Democratic Congressman Jim Clyburn of South Carolina announced this week he'll seek an 18th term in Congress despite a years-long push for generational change within the Democratic Party. The 85-year-old says he wants to do what's best for his state and the country.
I do believe that I'm very well equipped and healthy enough to move into the next term. And so I will run a very vigorous campaign.
Clyburn served as the House Majority Whip, the number 3 position from 2007 to 2023. He's the last of his generation of House Democratic leaders who will be on the ballot in this November's midterms. Let's bring in CBS News Executive Director of White House and Politics, Fin Gómez. Fin, why did he ultimately decide to run, and do Democrats you're talking to think it's the right move for the party?
Yeah, this is a great question, Lindsay. I spoke to some top Democratic Party officials and strategists today who tell me a big incentive for him to stay is that he does want to be a kingmaker in the 2028 upcoming Democratic primary. It is the first open primary since 2020. And as he did in that one, essentially resuscitating Joe Biden's flailing campaign, if you recall, with his big endorsement ahead of the South Carolina primary, he wants to also place his imprint on this one as well. But there's another reason I've been told, is that he would love to be there to cast the vote for the first black Speaker of the House. And now that Democrats could potentially take the House back, and House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries could be that person, I've been told that means, quote, a lot to him. Lindsay?
This Tuesday, Illinois will hold its primary for U.S. Senate after longtime Democratic Senator Dick Durbin announced his retirement last year. What should we know there?
Look, I love Chicago, and I wish I'd be there on Monday. But yeah, so this is an open seat race after Senator Durbin, the number 2 Democrat in the Senate, announced that he would retire after nearly 3 decades in office. Now, the Democratic primary has essentially become a 3-way contest between Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy, Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton, and Congresswoman Robin Kelly. Krishnamurthy has led the field in fundraising and advertising. He's been running for a long time, Lindsay. And while Stratton has received strong backing from Governor J.B. Pritzker and his strong and formidable political network, Kelly is also actually competitively competing aggressively as well, particularly in Chicago. But as of now, the thinking is that Krishnamurthy is the top contender, but it is getting tighter. One key factor to watch on Monday is the black vote in Chicago and Cook County. It is a crucial Democratic primary block in Illinois politics, and with both Stratton and Kelly competing for that base, whether that vote consolidates or splits could play a major role in determining who wins the nomination. And of course, Illinois is a very, very blue state, Lindsay. So whomever wins the primary will likely win the general election in November.
Fin Gómez, thank you.